Hey everyone, Ben here and welcome to Motivation to Invest. In this video, I'm going to be doing a deep dive valuation and revealing my buy point for one of my favorite growth stocks, and that is Upwork. So this is a stock I've covered many times before on this channel. If I hop in right here, you can see 7 months ago, I covered Upwork for the second time as the stock actually increased 55% since they actually got in the stock, and many of you guys did also who watch this channel quite regularly. But since then, the stock's been on even more of a rampage. So if I hop into the share price here, now of course we know the freelancing economy and remote working has been accelerated by the whole pandemic, but that's not it. This company is just incredible. They have partnerships with Microsoft, Airbnb, major enterprises, major corporations who are actually using Upwork to actually get work done for their company. So that's really one of the unique highlights of this company. But hopping into the share price here, because this is what I really want to show you. So if we go back to April 2020, the stock was $5 per share. And as you can see right now, the stock's $58 per share. So that, guys, is a 10x. No doubt about it, it's a 10x. Whatever way you want to play it, it's a 10x. Now, if we hop into just the share price growth here, we can see it's up 800%. So incredible growth. Now, I actually got in this stock a little bit later. In my position, I've trimmed it a few times as it ran up crazily when I've recommended it probably 3 times on this channel right now. And if I dive into the VIP group here, I'll just show you guys a brief post I've done recently. This is what you get in the VIP group. So you get access to live portfolio updates about my 6-figure portfolio, live buys, live sells, real-time updates when I'm buying stocks, selling stocks, etc. So here's one I did recently, a special little treat for you guys. So I've just given a brief screenshot of my portfolio and Upwork returns. So far, my Upwork position is up 189% in around 7 months. Now, to me, that's completely incredible returns. Like most people, you should be happy with 10% returns, 15% returns in the stock market. Overall real returns, 189% returns is humongous, and that is completely incredible. And congratulations to all you guys who did invest in Upwork at the time. But the real question right now, and the real question I'm sure on your mind and everyone else's mind, is Upwork still a buy, or should you in fact be selling the stock right now because the stock has ran up so much? And that's the question I'm going to answer for you guys in this video. We're going to dive into the platform, what's unique about the company, the competitive advantages, and then I'm going to reveal to you guys my valuation and buy point for this stock. So before we hop right in, guys, if you do appreciate the value in this video, feel free to give it an early thumbs up like these celebrities are showing you right here. We've got Will Smith's telling you to do it. We've got Chuck Norris here. We've got Seinfeld here. They're all telling you, give this video a big thumbs up if you do appreciate the valuable content. And also, guys, if you do want to access this VIP membership group, that's the second link in the description below for the buys and sells, etc., and my portfolio. First link is for our Ultimate Investing Strategy course, where you can dive into my entire investing strategy, of which I've collated together some of the greatest investment strategies of all time, from people like Warren Buffett right here to Bill Ackman and many more, into my Ultimate Investing Strategy. So that is really an extremely valuable course. So don't worry, guys, it's not one of them $1,000 courses. It's about $50 to $60 a month, and I'll also leave a discount code down there, so it'll work out even less than that. So it's actually really great value. People in the group right now are absolutely loving it in there. And then, of course, you get access to the VIP group and all the other benefits as a complimentary service. So if that's something you're interested in to step up your investing game and ultimately become financially free, then you know what to do. First link in the description below to find out more. Maybe you're just curious and you want to see what it's all about. So hopping right in now to Upwork. So as I mentioned, what does this company do? So they're connecting basically employers and freelancers together on this platform, and they take a commission. Firstly, I love this type of business. I love the business model because it's an internet business. It's an online business. They've not got offices. They've not got factories all over the world. Well, they've got offices, but not multiple offices all over the world, and high overheads in order to sustain their business. And this means high operating leverage for the company in the future. And that's what I predicted for this company in my valuation model. And I do like the company's strategy moving forward. They're going to be focusing a lot more on enterprises. So an enterprise, it's a big corporation. They've already got partnerships with Microsoft, and Microsoft's actually created a freelancing platform in partnership with Upwork in order to help large companies hire more freelancers at scale. So I think that will really be a major tailwind behind Upwork. And now you may be thinking, okay, what's unique about Upwork? What is the competitive advantage of this company? What's the company's moat? Because part of my investing strategy, similar to the great Warren Buffett, my investing strategy is value investing with a growth twist. So I do like to see companies with a competitive advantage. And the competitive advantage of Upwork is the network effects. And the more employers are on the platform, the more freelancers will be on the platform to take advantage of that demand. And it's a nice positive feedback loop, and that is a really powerful network effect. So which investors back this company currently, and what does the management look like? Well, firstly, the one that caught my eye majorly is Baillie Gifford. So Baillie Gifford is basically the original disruptive innovation investment firm. So if you can think of these guys as the UK ARK Invest, but these were actually one of the original sole investors into Tesla during 2013, 2014, which is really, really incredible. They were also invested into companies like Spotify when they were still private, Alibaba when they were still private, and many, many more. So this is a fantastic investment firm, probably my favorite investment firm right now. And they have a 4.15% ownership stake in Upwork, and that's actually increased 17% as of March 2021. So that's quite interesting to see there. We also have insiders in the company, and they own around 9% of the company, so they do have skin in the game. Now, this company is not founder-led, which is a really negative from my end, because I do look for companies which are founder-led. However, they do have the president of the company, Hayden Brown, and he does have 0.55% ownership stake in Upwork. So that's great to see. And a red flag a little bit later in this video regarding him exactly. So you're going to want to stick around to the end of this video, guys, in order to be informed of that major red flag, because that is what you do need to know about this company. Okay, so what about the juicy financials, Ben? You've talked about all the stuff that we can't touch and feel. What about those cold, hard numbers? Because that's what we need to know about. Well, I'm going to dive into that right now. So hopping in right here. This is my deep dive valuation model developed in partnership with the New York University professor of finance, professor of valuation. So you can tell this model's extremely in-depth, and I've obviously adapted it to make it more user-friendly for you guys, which you can also download as part of the VIP group or our Ultimate Strategy course. First link, description below. Revenues are only around $400 million for this company. Now, this company has around $6-7 billion market cap, and it's only bringing in around $400 million. So you can already see the valuation seems quite high, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit more in depth. The company's still unprofitable at the moment, so they're losing around $20 million each year. But the company is starting to become profitable over time, so I predict profitability at least within the next 3-4 years, which is great to see. The company has around $170 million in cash. I've predicted a growth rate for this company of around 50% on the revenues. Now, generally, I say a growth stock is one growing at least 20% per year. Upwork previously has only grown around 30% per year, which is good, but I've predicted 50% moving forward due to their enterprise strategy, which I think will actually bring in larger contract sizes and also higher retention, because large companies, once they signed up for a platform, they're going to want to stick with it rather than switching between platforms. And if we hop in right here, the valuation I've got for this company is $30 per share. Now, the stock is trading right now at $58 per share. Now, personally, I don't mind, and I'm sure some of you guys don't mind that the stock's at 58, because if you would have watched my first video on it or the second video I did on this stock, in 2020, then of course you've already got those gains right now. But if you do want to add to your position, if you're the guys watching, you're thinking, you know what, I do like Upwork as a company, I want to get involved in this space, is it a good time to add to this position? Personally, I don't think it's a great time to add to this position. This is not financial advice, guys, but I'm actually thinking of actually trimming the position right now because it's $58 per share. And this is the big red flag I want to show you guys. So the red flag I saw right here, insider selling. So the president of the company, of course, the guy who must know everything about the company, Hayden Brown, he's been selling shares at $48 per share. Now, that is lower than where it's trading right now. It's trading around, obviously, over $50 right now. He sold $1.4 million per share. Now, that's not a massive amount relative to the fact that this guy earns $11 million per year on his salary, but it's still enough for me to have a little signal and be like, okay, the stock seems overvalued, plus insiders have been selling, maybe it's a good time to trim the position. So that's what I'm thinking about doing right now. I still do love this company. Believe me, guys, I think this incredible company. I think it can at least 3x again from this point. But maybe for me personally, I just might decide to take a little bit of risk off the table right now. Even looking at the technicals here, And we can see the technicals here. We can see this is the moving average line here in blue, and the stock's right up here. So, and it's also at a previous resistance line, which it was back in February 2021. So it also hit highs, $58 February 2021, and then there was a big sell-off down. Now, could that happen again, or could it break through this and carry on to the moon? Who knows? But in the meantime, if you already have shares, I think now would be a good time to trim, to be conservative. But if it does drop back down, this is the key, guys. This is where you can get involved. If it does drop back down to this $30 mark or less, I'm going to set up alerts for this so it triggers and I can alert everyone in the VIP group if I do load up the truck. So that's Upwork stock. I'd love to hear your thoughts, guys. What do you think of the freelancing economy? Do you think this is a space which will continue to grow into the future? Remember, if you did find value in this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up. That helps out tremendously with the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, you know what to do. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, and remember, if you don't want to step up your investing game, become financially free, and actually learn what's not taught in any school or any university or any college across the entire world, then check out that first link in the description below for our ultimate investing strategy course. And believe me, guys, if I knew the information which was in that course, let's say a couple years back, because I've only collated it together very recently into a full digestible course, if I knew the knowledge in that course in crystal clear clarity, the same way I've presented it in that course a couple years back, I'd easily, and this is no BS, guys, no hype, easily be a millionaire right now. Now, I am doing it quite well for myself, but I'm not a millionaire yet. That's my goal, at least within the next few years. But really, I just need, 2 doubles and I'm there. So that's my goal. That's my personal goal. But I'm on my investing journey. Whether you're starting with $1, $2, $10, £1, €1, €1, we're all on this investing journey together, no matter what level you're at, and we're all moving forward in order to be successful in our lives. And for me personally, it's not about getting rich. It's not about fancy cars. It's not about fancy clothes. It's not about new watches. It's not about any of that. It's about getting your time back. That's the reason I've got a watch on, to remind me to get my time back and actually have freedom and control over what I want to do with my lifestyle. So that's what it's about for me. It is about that financial freedom, that financial independence. And I'd love to hear what it's about for you guys. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all you guys who watch this channel and you do engage with the channel, you comment, you like, you follow, and you do really actually enjoy the content which I'm providing to you guys completely for free on YouTube. I really do appreciate that tremendously. And I hope you all have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Invest safe.